my gosh, this is so cool. What's up, my dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here, and today we found Amanda's secret room. That's right, in this episode, we're gonna be looking at the secret room, the secret tape. You probably already know about the secret tape, right? If you're joining this already, you've probably already seen it. But I sat down with my buddy Outwit, and we dug through the files for like 2 hours.
2 hours later.
I have so many secrets that I have to show you. But Outwit was able to find a secret room file in the game, and he made it so that I can actually have my own mod menu in this game. And you have to see this. Before we go more into the video, keep in mind tomorrow is Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Check it out, okay? So, I headed into episode 2, and Outwit actually modded a way to get to the secret room by typing a secret code. So this doesn't work on anybody else's other than like this particular file because it's modded. But if I type in hide, it just takes me to the secret room. So as you can see, Amanda's looking so happy just staring at me. And we're gonna type in hide. And there we go. We're in the room. So as you can see, we're in the room that we're normally supposed to. I'm trying to walk around right now. Let's type in lamb as well, because that's the secret code to get the tape. So if I type in lamb, there we go. All right, now I can only type things like meat. But do you see this? We're in the room right now. So if you haven't already realized, this room is the room that we're standing in the entire game. Normally, the camera is fixed right here. This is how you play the game normally, just looking at this TV. Then it zooms out. But if you didn't know, Amanda's behind you the entire time. The funny thing is that we were sitting there for so long, breaking down all the codes. We know that the code was lamb, obviously, but we also know that the 4th tape is the only tape so far. So in the last update, if you typed in lamb, nothing would happen. So they added in this 4th episode. And I'm thinking how they did it was they added in the 4th episode, but there's nothing past it. So there's other codes that you can solve, but they don't lead anywhere. I think the developers are still developing it, you know? But we have our couch here. We have a vase, Amanda, the monster. But like, what's so trippy is that these are things that you would never even see. Like, is that a painting of like bears? You would never get to see this. Normally you'd be staring right here. You could look up, but you can't. Gosh, but we can get like a really good look at her face. Let's see. There's her tongue in there. How's it going? So Amanda the entire time is watching this, or is Amanda like, oh, I have like an idea of what goes on. So at the end of the game, Amanda says, let me in. She also is like, you have to knock on the door. She's like, let me in. And then it like fuzzes out and she's here. And this is like the ending screen as you see like this, right? What if Amanda puts us into the tapes? Almost like trapping us, kind of like Wooly. Like Wooly's trying to get out, but that's not all. There's a lot of things to actually to show you. And me and Owl were sitting there looking. Outwit actually found so much. He was able to code up how to find secret words. If we go up to the mod menu, I could type in correct word. I just click that and it gives me what the correct word is. So if I click this tape right now, I could put the tape in, watch Amanda. I could just watch Amanda, just watch the TV. There, you like the TV, Amanda? It's good? Can you tell me? What do I have to type here? I better not type it completely out, but I have to walk. Oh gosh. But you see right here, there was a picture of just a random street. And the answer is Wooly. That is the answer. But the thing is when you type in Wooly, the tape comes out and it ends. What I'm thinking is that the developers didn't really develop past that yet, and that's gonna be the code to lead to something new. But the reason that we know that that's possible is if I do this. So Outwit like coded up a little like console to where if I click correct word, you see it on the bottom, it says the correct word is Wooly. The funny thing is I always thought like Wooly was like W-O-O-L-Y, but I guess it's I-E. So if I type it, boom, it goes away. And I think that's gonna be in the next update. It's gonna lead to something new. But that is not all. Outwit was able to find every single tape like cutscene in the game files. They're all here. The weird thing is that they have like 90s commercials in the files. Like if you open this up, it's like a Domino's commercial. And I don't know if there's copyright on this or not, but it's just a Domino's commercial. Same thing with this. I think it's like Dunkaroos or something. It's so bad quality. And now I'm thinking that these don't mean anything and they were just trying to like match the quality of a 90s like commercial. So maybe there's nothing to really look into there. But look, I could just click the bonus tape. So this is tape 4. I could pause it. I could scroll through it. There's nothing here. It's just a static image. I have no idea how this relates to Wooly in any sense. Maybe Wooly was somebody who watched the tapes before and got trapped, and then we got trapped after watching it, you know? Maybe. Because, you know, Wooly talks to us, like, straight to us, right? And I get that would be one of the explanations, right? And then, of course, we have the, like, forest one, which is just a normal forest, I guess. We have the meat, which is like the last part of it. We have tape 1 end. Yeah, here it is. So you could even see, like, this is the tape where it says turn the TV, and then it says off right there in the bottom, and then now. Yep, and there it is, now. This is so cool. So for anybody who's like, oh, there's a secret bonus tape, or you have to do something to get this, I've literally seen everything, and me and Outwit went through. There's literally only coded for a 4th bonus tape. So right now, that is where it ends. But we could watch this.
You don't have much time. Whatever you do, don't.
Okay, yeah, don't what? It says whatever you do, don't. Just don't do it. But it's almost like we've saved him from the game. Look, we got you out right now. Woo. So I took a picture of that, put it in Photoshop. Look, he's smiling. He's happy. We've saved him. Look, he's the happiest lamb or sheep. What is he? I don't know. But look, he's he's so happy. I think I can turn. Oh man, he's so sad. No, he's happy. Yeah. But every single like instance of something that can happen is here. Like if you fail it, you know, like boom. If you succeed, fail, succeed, you know, like all these things. Initially, when I was first playing this game, I was wondering if we could like mod ourselves like into the levels. But I mean, obviously it's really easy to see now that a lot of the scenes are just cutscenes, you know? It's literally a show. Like if you mess up, tell him what we need is literally just like you click something, it plays this like pre-rendered cutscene. But I think the interesting thing now is to go through and see what the game considers the correct response. And all the while, we'll have Amanda here sitting around our shoulder, just breathing. Hey, we're friends now, all right? We're buddies. You want to watch the tapes with me? We'll just, just stand right here. Look, it looks like Amanda's holding us. But isn't this so cool? Like, this is like beyond anything. I mean, Outwit literally made it kind of like a step above what the game normally does. So we can stand here like normal, put the tape in, and we can see what the correct word is for the last tape, and then maybe we'll go back and see what the other ones are. So there she is. All right. So she's looking at herself, right?
It's dark out.
Okay.
Let's go home.
Yeah, it's dark out. Let's go home. And you guys were telling me, and it's really easy to see now, that that's Wooly, you know? That's the wool. But let's click around. Let's make her mad.
Home.
Yeah, home. Okay. And then you click that. She gets real mad.
Get to the house.
Get to the house. All right, let's go.
Knock on the door.
Nope. All right, I'm going over here.
I want to go inside.
Okay, but you're here right now. So if I click that,
Let me in.
see, she says, let me in. So now if we, geez, I gotta like, oh, you hear the door over there. So, yeah, so it's like she is coming in. So right here, what do you think the correct response would be? We actually get to see that now. So if I go in, I'm gonna select the correct word. The correct word is helix. I'm thinking it's almost like hello. You can't really say hello because on the last word, it fills it in for you. And so, because me and Outwit sat for like 2 hours figuring out the code, I heard some people in the comments were saying like, do you know, like if you type right now, like if I type the code out, do you see how it says a bunch of random letters? People are like, oh, that's a code to like a new game. You put that in a URL. I have some bad news for you. So in the actual code of the game, it literally says when you type any characters, once you get to the 5th character, in the code, it literally lists the alphabet A through Z, and then another alphabet A through Z, but capitalized. And then the next line just says, pick a letter. Like, so the code is just randomly picking letters. It's not like a secret code. But you know what? It feels really nice to know that that's an answer, because a lot of times with this game, it really feels like we're looking for secrets, and it almost feels like, is there a secret here? We're literally like, the play button looks a little dented in. Does that mean if we click it 100,000 times, it'll go in? Like, no, like, you could see that you know now what the secrets are gonna be. When I was sitting with Outwit for 2 hours, we were literally thinking of like, oh, in the bonus tape, there must be a super secret keyword that if you type it in, you'd get a bonus tape, you do all this stuff. And I feel like a lot of people right now are actually doing that. They're spending hours and hours like digging through the game and trying to test a bunch of codes. When there really is only one code. There's lamb to get the tape, and then in tape, the answer's woolly. But the thing that really confirmed it for me, which is really sad, I was like really hoping that there was something, was I saw the file in there for episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. They were all listed in a row. And then there was like a grayed out episode 4 that if you hit a checkbox for like activated secret, then it would show up. So there's nothing past 4. But let's see what the actual answers are for episode 1 and 2, because then we can see like all the little tiny answers that we had to do. It's really cool. We got the spotlight on. Me and Amanda are watching. Yeah. If I look down, it almost looks like I'm Amanda.
And I
Whoa.
love apples.
Okay,
Do
wait.
you
So
like apples?
you want to know the answer to this? Let's see. So apparently the answer to this first thing is just XXX. I think it's anything. I don't think you can answer it wrong. So if I type it, boom.
I'm allergic to apples.
I'm allergic.
That's okay.
The fact that it's just anything for that first one is pretty crazy. But if we go into the store, I think I can click it in the background. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's right.
So if I click it,
Let's go.
they're going in.
We're at the
So let's
store.
click it. All right. So she says, can you say apple? And of course, if you type, or if I click the correct word thing, the correct word is apple. So what happens if I type in something wrong? Does it say something in the console? Like if I type in no.
Say apple.
Oh, failed interaction 1. The previous routine hasn't finished yet. How short is this video? It says. That's weird. No.
Apple.
So failed interaction 2. And
Good
then
job.
scene
Now
completed.
We can make apple pie.
Okay. So I think the most interesting thing we'll see what the answers are here, because technically this correct word thing that
Hi,
Outwit
everyone.
coded up
I'm Amanda.
shows the correct word,
I'm
not
Woolly.
secret words, you know? So it'll probably say meat here, right?
I love
All right.
meat.
So we're in it. See, it goes fuzzy, and I think this is going to be an indication of where secret tapes will be in the future. That little fuzziness is different than anything else we've ever seen. So here, if I go and type or click the correct word, it's correct word meat. And we know if you type meat, it just goes to the end. So I'm going to type in lamb. Boom. Yeah, so it says secret activated. So that's like the secret. If I type it again, what happens? Lamb, secret activated again. And then we can only type meat. There you go. Feels weird to watch it outside of the TV, you know, or outside of like that camera. It really looks like we're watching Amanda the Monster, like watching TV. I feel like I always make like monsters adorable for some reason in games. I'm like, oh, look at Amanda. She's trying to watch TV. Oh, look at her. She's really focused. It almost really feels like we're like playing tapes for Amanda the Monster. She's like,
Yay! I love to watch my own show.
but man, from the fact that we know every single code, lamb, woolly, the fact that we know every single answer now, the fact that we've seen every single video file, I've seen every single model file in the game, and now we're walking around in the room. This has been intense. I don't even know what this is. That looks like, see, these are things you would never see. Is that like an outlet thing? We would never see this couch. You'd never get to see this vase. I'm gonna call this vase something. I'm gonna call him Victor the Vase. Imagine Victor the Vase plays a super important role. This vase comes to life and hits Amanda in the head. He'll save us, right? Vase, yeah. Just imagine in a future episode the developers see that and they put like googly eyes on the vase. Well, while we sit on the couch and let Amanda watch her shows, I think I'm gonna leave it here. We've done so much, and I feel like we've seen everything. I am very excited to see the next like update of this. Also, tomorrow we got Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. But nevertheless, I am excited for so many things. Thank you guys for subscribing as we go into 2 million. Thank you for joining the dakblake. Thank God every day I'm able to do things like this, just having fun, breaking games, modding games, doing a bunch of stuff. So I'll see you in the next episode, probably coming up right now. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.